do I have to read books or can I read a lot of articles? And look, there's a time and place to read anything. I know I've read a lot of articles, and I still do read articles from time to time as well. But I think a really interesting take on articles and blogs in general is the book by Ryan Holiday, Trust Me, I'm Lying, which really puts the articles, a lot of them, in perspective. The whole goal of them is just to get clicks, not necessarily to give you valuable information. So it's always a challenge to find the stuff that really does give you the valuable information versus the stuff that's just entertainment. But another thing that I realized is articles can't really give you the depth that it takes. The really detailed things to do that it takes to get the result you want. It does take going through a bigger, more detailed resource like a book a lot of times to find those things. So I think it is okay to read articles, but at the same time, based on my own experience, I would say don't let the idea of I'm reading a lot of articles, so therefore I don't need to read books. Don't let that get in the way of you actually reading books, because I think there is no substitute for reading books that really get into the details of what happened. Even a biography, for example. Remember my friend who said, I already know that person's story, why do I need to read the biography? And yes, you can get the story from a one-page article, but it really takes the 200-page biography to really understand how that person thinks, to understand what they do in specific situations, and to understand these things that can really help you in your life. So the answer is yes, maybe it takes a balanced strategy. For example, you probably do want to read some magazines in the field that you're in. So if you're in real estate, for example, you want to stay up to date with what's going on and read real estate magazines. And if you're into investing, you probably want to read some finance and investing magazines. But I think part of that strategy needs to be reading books as well.